I watched a movie last night. Baghead is about a girl who inherits a pub from her estranged dead father, and it has like a paranormal supernatural entity attached to it. It's a fun watch. So the first night of her staying into this pub, this pitiful guy comes in and he surprises her because it's like, what are you doing here? He just came in. He didn't even knock or anything, just busted in. And he's like, please, please, like, let me see my wife. I need to see her. I need to talk to her. I want to talk to my wife. And the girl's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, it's just me here. I think you have the wrong place. And he's like, no, please, please. Like, I have this arrangement set up. Everybody has this arrangement set up where we come into the basement and they talk to this woman. And the girl's like, well, I don't have keys to the basement right now. Come again another day, because he offers her like a fat stack of cash. And she's like, I'll take this cash now, and then you can come back and you can do whatever you said you wanted to do in this basement, just as long as you keep bringing the money. And so he's like, bet, I'll be back with, I think it was like 4,000 other pounds, and he'll be back to come see his wife. And she's like, okay, whatever. So the next day he comes back, and by this time the girl's friend comes as well, and she's like, why did you sign the paperwork? Like, you were supposed to let me see it. Who is this guy? What is going on? And the girl's like, I don't know what's going on, but he said he wanted to go down to the basement and he offered me money, so let's go. So they all go down to the basement and they find this woman, and I can't say too much more without spoiling it, but it gets wild. If you like the movie Talk to Me, and if you like the movie Barbarian, you'll like this movie. This movie is actually from the producers of Barbarian, and it gives like the same kind of feel. The kind of like, oh, this place is natural and normal until I go in the basement, and then it's like, whoa, what's going on? What is this supernatural? What is this weird anomaly situation down here? It's really good. What really works for me from this movie is how it is colored. It's colored very dark. It's very grimace. Like, I know, like, in London, it's always rainy and murky and gray. They do that in the inside of this pub. It's very just saturated with just darkness, and it just sets up a great suspenseful vibe. But also, even though this movie came out in 2024, or maybe 2023. I think it came out in 2023 and then it was released to like America, the States, in 2024. But anyway, this movie gives like an early 2000s vibe, the way that it's stylized and the way that it's edited. And I really, really like that, considering like the early 2000s, late 90s was like the best time period ever. So this movie gives that feel. Without giving too much away, this movie has 3 storylines happening simultaneously, and they're all 3 of the stories are really interesting. We have the main girl, her name is Iris, who wants to reconnect with her father, but she can't because he's dead, and she just wants reasons why he left her, why he was never around. But then also she wants to make money, and that's why she's allowing this guy to continuously pay her money to go see what's going on in the basement, even after she gets a videotape from her father saying like, whoever the next owner of this pub is, beware, like, you're contractually obligated to take care of this pub and to take care of what's in this basement. And then he lays out the rules in this videotape. And even though he's saying, do not play games with this basement, what does Iris do? Play games in this basement because she wants money. And she thinks that she's going to get more answers. And then the second storyline is her best friend, whose name in the movie is Katie. She wants to figure out why this is happening. She is the audience member or the audience character for us. She wants to go why. She's asking the questions. She's deep dive, and she wants to understand why this situation, this paranormal activity is happening in the basement. So then we follow her. And then we also follow the rich guy, whose name in this movie is Neil, I believe. We try to figure out why he's so desperate to get into that basement. And then we figure out why he wants to get into that basement. It unravels his truth and what he's doing. So all 3 of the stories are really necessary and really interesting and very 3-dimensional, and it makes for an intriguing horror thriller type movie instead of just your basic one-note lines. This movie is also really neat because it originated as a short film. I couldn't find the short film by the same name. I searched everywhere, Reddit, Google, YouTube. I couldn't find it. So maybe it's not available in my country. It might be available in the UK or just not in America. But I thought it was really interesting because I did see the trailer for the short film, and it's a completely different vibe. It's not a completely different vibe, but it's different characters. So it's interesting to see like, oh, this is how it started and this is where it ended up, which is just like a great story. It had really great special effects. It had really great acting. It had really great jump scares. Everything was just set up perfectly. And I really, really like this movie. And I feel like you guys will too. If you are into ghost stories, if you're into like uh, family drama, if you are into revenge, this is a really good movie for you guys. I think you guys would like it. I believe it's on Shutter. But anyway, have you guys seen Baghead? Have you guys seen Baghead, the short film? If you have, put it in the comments below and let me know how you feel about it. I think this is a great watch. It was good to watch at night. I watched this around 2 o'clock in the morning or night, morning. You know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, have a good day. Bye.